The boat sank? What? The boat sank. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it. I have no idea what just happened. Wow, I've never seen a boat sink that quickly. I guess the large amount of metal in the hull didn't help. I should check if everybody's okay. Let's talk to the highwayman first. Stand and deliver. Really? I saved your life and you're trying to mug me? It was a dark time, but I got to move on and put it behind me. I need the confidence, you see? At least don't go mugging these people. They're traumatized enough. Do we have a deal? Okay, deal. Hey, Skippy. I've been following the Iron Link's cases since he started. And I know you were involved in quite a few of them. What happened? I was drunk one evening when I saw this well-dressed man in a rowing boat. He flashed some riches at me, promised me a better life far away, and told me he could make all my nightmares go away. All I had to do was help him out. He was friendly, smooth talking. I was too drunk to know better, so I went with him. His ship was scary looking, but he said it was necessary to make the journey safely. Told me that the ship had been a bit damaged and he needed supplies to fix them. Directed him to where he'd be able to find the supplies. At first I thought he was buying them, but then he told me that they wouldn't accept his currency, so you had to be creative. I distracted Romick, carried crates of bananas. I even agreed to help carrying some sheep. Started getting squirmish when we were abducting a highwayman, and Jed trounced him. He was hurt, so Jed suggested taking him back to the ship to be healed and brought to justice. Once there, he clamped him in irons. Why would he have irons? I started asking questions. He got angry, overpowered me, chained me and threw me in the hole with the highwayman. From then on, he just kept bringing more and more people. Just hit home. He's a slaver. No way. Really? I wouldn't have guessed. I shouldn't have believed him. The grass is always greener the other side, I suppose. I even lost my shoe. Listen, we all make mistakes. It matters that you're safe. I've even got your shoe. Thank you. I think I might meet a little drink at Zambo's and head back. Thank you. That was admirable timing, and what a good shot. You got the sails in the first attempt with your banana. I was trying to throw it at his face. Oh. I hate losers like this guy harassing my customers. I don't have too many these days. The last thing I need is someone taking the ones I still have. Well, anyway, thanks for your help. Better get back to my shop. Those poor sods might want to pick me up after all this. Wait, I didn't have a chance to talk to all of them. I want to talk to Anja. Oh, thank you for saving us. What happened to you?
He came to visit one night, saying he had opportunity of a lifetime in the Eastern lands.
We've grown quite a bit wary of our life in Leamington. He showed us gold. Lots of gold. It sounded tempting.
He even told us we weren't the only ones coming. It'd be fun. The Eastern land did sound amazing.
We'd never really had a holiday, so we thought, what the hell, let's do it.
Once on the boat, he quickly overpowered us and locked us in.
You mean one guy overpowered you? I think his intention was to sell us as slaves in his homeland, but by then it was too late. We were prisoners. Don't know what would have happened if you hadn't saved us. Is there really no one else? I mean, trader crew. Thank you for getting us out of there. What happened to you? I was having a rest the other night when this guy in a rowing boat came to chat. He said he was from the Eastern lands and was looking for people interested in making a new life there. Explained he went there and became rich and could offer me a job on his ship. I wasn't really interested. But then this lady comes down the path, trips on a rock and falls. Her hand is bleeding. She doesn't look in a good state. The guy tells me he's got a doctor on board who'll take care of her. I didn't trust him to be true of his word, so I went along with him. He was cracking jokes the whole trip back, but once there he put me in irons and threw me in the hold of the minute. The minute I'd helped the lady aboard. I honestly can't remember any of this. When I woke up, I was in the hole with a bad headache and bound in chains. Only later did I hear your voice and screamed. That's all of them checked over. The Iron Link, this Jed, is a slaver from the Eastern lands who was luring people onto his ship. He managed to save his victims, but he escaped. Hopefully, I will catch him one day. So we actually managed to save everyone, which is very good. Now, can we actually kill him? Okay, so the Eastern quest continues. We're going to just teleport to the lodestone here because we can. And hopefully we'll be able to take this Eastern slaver to justice this time. And by justice, I mean swift justice. I mean smashing his skull in with the Mace of Sauron style of justice. Because there's only one person in Glynor that can have slaves, and that's fucking me. That's fucking Lord Commander TheUhhoh and his Mace of Sauron. We're the only ones. I ain't gonna tolerate some random slaver muddling in on my evil affairs. Ain't fucking happening. When I take over this world, I'll be the only one. Also, this ship wasn't here last time. It looks badass, though. Let's talk about Meg's case. I've been informed that one of your ships was stolen. You know, given that one of your ships was stolen, and the one behind you is probably the fanciest fucking thing in the entire world, you've got to be one rich motherfucker. If you expect me to get this ship back, I'm expecting uber compensation. I'm talking, you better be giving me a ship, not just a ship, but a ship filled with fucking gold. If not, let's just say I'll be taking that ship for myself. Just saying. Yes, a chartered ship had just arrived, and we were performing a crew change when the ship just left all by itself. All by itself? Maybe you didn't put the anchor down? You know, is that not a possibility? I mean, the anchor's up on your ship right here. I'm surprised it hasn't already been pushed out to sea by something. Like a single puff of wind could just set this thing off balance. What are you thinking? I may be exaggerating. A rather soggy individual was on deck, having thrown the gangplank at us. He was mostly dressed in dark clothes, no sleeves. A beard looking rather smug. You've met him? Yes, he's a slaver from the Eastern lands who came to lure people to join him under the false pretense, only to bind them in irons in his ship. We saved his victims and destroyed his ship, but he escaped, and now with a new ship to his name, he'll probably be heading back to the Eastern lands. Until I can get there myself. I guess your ship is lost, but I'll catch him and bring him to justice. Thank you. Tell me if you ever get news of my ship. Where is the Eastern land? Is that the entire quest line? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I kind of wanted to kick this guy's ass, to be honest with you. Fine, well, let's do Wildy Abandon. And we'll start that as our quest. Talk to Wildy by the Combat Academy in Lumbridge. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, apparently it wasn't a merman. It was a fucking slaver instead. You know, to be honest, I should have saw that one coming. I really should have. I mean, what else could it have been, really? Alright, Will D, what do you have to say for yourself? Let's ask about Meg's case. The case, right. Well, me and Bones were arguing about who's the bravest and who's the best PKer. Clearly I'm better at both, but he wanted to try and prove me wrong, so I dared him to bring back something from a moth shine in the Varrock sewers. I've been too scared to go that far in, if I'm honest. I reckon something's happened to him. Alright, thanks for the information. I'll have a look. He's probably dead. Just so you know, your friend's probably dead. Your stupid dare challenge bullshit got him killed, and you should feel very, very ashamed of yourself. Okay, so we have to go to the Varrock sewers. Honestly, I've never been inside the Varrock sewers, so this should be interesting. I didn't even know they were a thing. But apparently they are. So we're going to make the short journey, the short walk up here to Varrock, and hopefully we'll be able to find whatever it is we're looking for. Probably his corpse. Or at least a splatter of blood where his corpse used to be before the giant crushed him into literal particle-sized chunks with his giant hammer. But, I mean, you know, that'll be enough to really prove the point. Also, I'd just like to point out, that guy over there was saying he wants to be the best PKer. You're an NPC, buddy. If you even dare raise a sword against players, you'll have to deal with me. And trust me, you're not gonna like it, scrub. I might not have killed a single player in this game, but by God, I have killed countless NPCs And I will come for you. Where even is the sewer? I mean, like, I don't even know where to start looking for this. But it is in Varric, so it's probably somewhere obvious. Hopefully. Maybe. It's not somewhere obvious at all, is it? It's going to be hidden. It's going to be obscure from sight, from vision by... What the fucking hell? Is that another emissary of Zaros? Hold on a second. I better talk to this guy. The fuck are you? I am called Soren. I have traveled far to bring the world that the empty Lord watches over us all. I am the emissary of Zaros. If you desire, you declare your support for Zaros. If you do so, I may have some other jobs for you to do. I will not declare my passion for Zaros, because Zaros, like all the other gods, sucks. So, you know what? Fuck you. Where the fuck is this place? I mean, I'm never gonna find it, am I? My guess is that if it's... Oh, what the fuck is that? Hold on. It's Impide, never mind. I thought it was, like, something amazing. I thought it was gonna be, like, Dragonhide or something, which would be great, but no. Of course not. It can only be Impide. Which is probably all too common in this world to begin with. Imps are literally everywhere. Can I just teleport using you? Okay, so apparently I can literally just enter the area. There's no quest anymore, which kind of sucks if I'm honest with you. I mean, I think there probably should be a quest. Also, how the fuck am I going to get out of here now? Could I just teleport using a lodestone? Yeah, I probably can. Yep, there we go. Oh, apparently it teleported me all the way back here instead of, you know, to the place that we should be wanting to go, in Varric. Okay, let's have a look-see over here.